Hello, everybody. I said I was going to come live. Here I am. I fell asleep. I was in my chair and I fell asleep. It's all right. It's a little late, but I'm here. I promise. I promise. It is 2:30 in the morning. I don't even know who's going to show up. If anybody shows up, we'll see. Hello, Jen. Hello, Jill. Hello, Carmen. Hello, Deb. How's everybody doing? I fell asleep in my chair, or else this would have been a little bit earlier. Sorry, Carmen, I fell asleep. I was actually in this chair and I fell asleep. Um, oh my gosh, I can't believe I did that. Hi, Isabel. I never sleep at night, Deb. It don't matter. Um, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. So, all the Boggy Creek blanket boxes are labeled. Hello, Carson. See, Carson, I told you you weren't banned from my channel. I don't know what happened last time. The poor guy could not um, type in the chat. Um, Hello, Christy. How you doing, darling? So, as you can see, all the boxes are gone. They're all. Um, so, I have a postage meter here at the house. So, I ship out my own boxes. And all we have to do is just drop them off at the post office. It's already postage paid. We just drop them off and go. But I always wait for the slip. Um, but all 10 boxes are going out the door. Kevin's going shopping in the morning, so he's using my car. Uh, so he's going to pick up his mom, go to the post office, drop off all the packages so they go out, and then they're going to go shopping. Um, Carson, it's not been a good night. Why? What's going on? Good morning, SL. I worked second and third shift for many years in my interior time clock. Yeah, it takes forever to fully um, get acclimated to a different time zone, or not time zone, but different time, because it takes a long time to get acclimated to swing the other way. Um, Sandy, I'll try and remember, but I cannot make any. I cannot make any promises, darling. So don't be mad if I don't remember your name. There's a lot of people they have to repeat all the time. Got made to feel like an ugly Why, Carson? That's too bad. Um, Hi, Russ. Oh, uh, Tina, your box is going out, darling. Your Boggy Creek box. I tried to send everybody an email saying that their box is shipped. So, oh, Jen, your box is going to be shipped out too. Yep, it will ship tomorrow. Yeah, everybody's box will ship tomorrow. So that's 50 blankets for Boggy Creek that goes out tomorrow. Um, and I already sent 25 out, so that's 75 blankets worth of yarn already shipped out. I just got 25 more left, and my goal will be done. I am so happy. Ooh, you guys have to excuse me because it's like I woke up and it's like, oh my gosh, I wanted to do a live. Hmm. Russ did alt knots. I have not. I have not seen. I don't believe I've seen anything from alt knots. Nope. I just put it in my email search bar. Nothing. Um, Still haven't opened any of my countdown packs. Wow, what a lot of yarn for Bog Creek. Oh, well, I'm not done yet. I still got 25 more. Um, I have. I still have to get enough yarn for 25 more blankets, and then I have to do a grand finale. And I'm trying to figure out. I know what I want to do, but I just don't know how to do it. I'm still trying to figure that out. Well, I asked her if she could help with the Boggy Creek. Carson, she might have got a hold of me, but maybe she used a different email address because I had a bunch of people saying that they would help. So she might have been in there. But if not, I still have another round of Boggy Creek blanket yarn going to be going out. I wished it wasn't so expensive to ship overseas because I would love to ship yarn over there and have them make blankets too. I couldn't even buy yarn like from the wool warehouse and have it shipped to them because it would cost so much money to ship a blanket back to the United States. So, but hi Lena. Mm. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people is going to show up. I didn't even know if anybody was going to show up really. Um, because it's so late in the evening, but to some it's early. Hi Lisa. Lisa, uh, did you want a box of Boggy Creek blanket yarn? Did you want to make blankets for Boggy Creek? I couldn't remember if you did or not. If you want a box, let me know, and we'll get you one sent out. I wasn't sure you were. Jen, I am sorry. I fell asleep. I was in this chair. I actually sent a text to a friend. Um, because he sent me a text and he's like, "Hey, what you doing?" I said, I just sat down. I'm getting ready to do a live. That was like 2 hours ago. And um, it's like, I woke up and it's like, oh no. And does anyone want to offer an opinion on adding eyelash or fur yarn? I have a ton of it. Sandy, I do too. I got a ton of eyelash yarn too. Um, Sorry to ask, but do we mail them to the Boggy peeps, or mail to you? Nope. Tina, mail them off to Nancy or Juan. When you get the blanket finished, mail the finished blanket to Nancy over at She's Got Yarn Too, or Juan, the yarn addict. One of them two. Lisa just finished number 6. Okay, Lisa, I will get you a box put together. I've been putting enough yarn to make 5 blankets in each box. So, unless you specifically ask for a lesser amount, like Jen only wanted enough yarn for 2, so her box only has enough for 2 blankets. Another lady wanted 3 blankets, and that's fine. Um, Glad you did. I need to get this off. Um, Carson, go. Um, let's just tell us what's going on. Um, we're not gonna hate shame you. Hi Kim, finishing Boggy Creek blanket number 15. Holy smokes, Kim, way to go! That's awesome. Um, uh, Believe it or not, but my gremlins are still up. We're watching. Oh my gosh, are they ready for the baby to come home tomorrow, Carmen? I'll be mailing 2 to Juan, 2 to Nancy next week. I have to send 2 at a time, as that what I can afford to mail. Enough for 3, Russ. I'm doing Christmas at the same time. I'm happy to donate yarn as well if anyone. Oh, thanks, Jill. Finishing, man. So, Carmen, let me show you the box that I'm talking about. You see this little box? This is his box. And he likes getting inside it. And he likes it open like this, just like this. He gets in it, and then he like sticks his head out, and he kind of like watches, and then when you walk by, he jumps out at you. The boys are watching you. Oh, mm, oh. Wish I could crochet that fast. Um, you all, you are all so kind. Great group of people. Well, Lisa, we love you too. And Carson, you don't have to crochet fast. I don't crochet fast. I'm still working on Mama's blanket. I have so much going on. It's just, oh, and I don't know where all the kids are. I have no idea where they're at. I don't even. Oh, Rudy's. So we have a cat tree, and Rudy's on the very top. He's sleeping. Um, Sweet Pea's over here sleeping. Um, but uh, oh, I'm very busy. 12-hour work days. Um, oh my gosh. And sometimes it's 5 days a week, sometimes it's 6 days a week. Um, Kids don't care what's in the box; they just want the box. That's so true, Carson. It's so true. Sometimes I think they just want you to hurry up and get the stuff out of the box so they can claim the box. They're hoping to come home with us, but that depends on how they behave until 3 or so. Oh, crazy. I was getting ready to place an order with Joann's, and I thought, no, not doing it. Not doing it. Although I should. Oh my gosh. I'm like teetering here. Can you send a link to come up? Um, there you go, Jen. Yeah, never mind buying expensive toys. Just a cardboard box. Oh, that's so true. That is so true, Tina. Just get one of your Amazon box. Take the stuff out, throw it in the middle of the floor. They're happy. But Hirschner's. Oh, I have to tell you about Hirschner's. Um, they're doing 30 days of Christmas, and Hirschner's is more than just yarn. They have puzzles and paint and um, latch hooks and needlepoint and plastic canvas. But they're doing a 30-day Christmas, 30 days of Christmas inspiration. But right now, they have a free shipping code on $35 or more. So if you spend $35 and put this code in, you'll get free shipping. So there it is. There it is. Write down that. I don't know when it ends. I don't know when it ends. Let's see. Hi, Serena. Um, hello, Sam. It is afternoon for Sam, but it's early morning for us. My cat does too. I know he was there. There's teeth. I don't know what it is about boxes. They just love to chew on them. Love to chew on them. It's like the craziest. Oh, show again, please. Okay, there you go. So it's FSNSAVE on a $35 order. And there's Jen.
I gotta get my phone plugged in. My son borrowed my charger the other night, and I don't know where he put it, so I had to go hunting for my other one.
Nope, Sam, they don't post to Australia. Um, but you're echoing, Jen.
Oh, sorry. I'm plugging in. Am I still echoing?
Nope, I don't think so.
Okay, that might be because of the way it was. Yeah, my
Um,
CEOs are sleeping, or they were. There's Pumpkin, and there's
oh,
Jethro. Yep, now you guys get to see Pumpkin.
yeah,
She usually doesn't hang out with us.
Carson, we all know you don't just spend more than $30 on yarn. Maybe one color. Maybe one color. Oh, we lost Jen. Come on. Where are you at? There you are.
Yeah, I went backstage for some reason.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yep.
Um,
Because it wasn't opened in the app. It went to my browser and then so I don't know.
I'm gonna tell my bro and niece I want this for Xmas. Hirschner's has got some really good yarn. I I love Hirschner's yarn.
Yeah. Their catalogs are always so nice.
I still have mine.
I have to recycle mine or I will have no self control.
Oh nope, this is my Mare Maxim I just got.
Oh, then mine should be getting here.
Yep, yep, yep.
Both the
So
catalogs are nice.
so down here at the bottom, there is it's a Red Heart. It's a Red Heart Advent calendar for $29.99. Buy it from Hirschner's, it's cheaper. And if you use the free shipping code right now, it's even better. Hey Julie, um, I'm in a better place than I was a couple of weeks ago. I'll say that.
That's a good thing.
Hi Hexen. Hi Shell. Shell's
Hey,
probably
everybody coming in.
Shell's probably at work. That would be my guess. Um, so I'm hoping tomorrow. Sorry about the noise. I had open a pop. This is what I'm drinking. No, I'm not sponsored. I bought this with my own money. I'm just showing everybody what I'm drinking. This stuff is so good. If you want something, it's good to have around if you just want something, a different flavor. Uh, Sorry, Lisa. I didn't mean to worry anybody. It's just that when I get in that when I get in that bad spot, I don't want to. I don't want to email. I don't want to do nothing. I don't even want to get up, but I have to.
Been there.
Hi, Scrimshaw.
Where is there it is.
But this is some. This is a Hirschner's yarn.
That looks like one of them I have.
It's from their worsted collection. I'm telling you, their worsted collection rocks.
Yeah, I made a hat for my friend with one. She loves it.
Um, oh my gosh, heartburn or something. Wow. Oh, so so Joanne's has some yarn from Lion Brand that's on clearance, but Lion Brand hasn't clearanced it. They don't have it clearanced yet on their site, but I'm assuming that they're going to clearance because Joanne is clearancing it. So I'm assuming Joanne's is just the telltale sign that eventually Lion Brand will discontinue it. So it's their Jiffy yarn. It's 658 yards, but it's like a bulky 5 or 6 weight. And they have it for $9 a skein, regular 20. So I'm on the fence because I want some so bad. Um, I'm missing something. Um, your boggy blankets were gorgeous the other night. Oh, okay. So Scrimshaw sent some boggy blankets. Why couldn't the turkey eat anymore? It was stuffed.
Serena's in.
Oh yeah, Serena's in.
She
She's
had
got.
some good jokes going. I think it was last night with
She always
on
has good jokes.
Matt's.
She always has good jokes.
Yes.
She needs to put them in a book and sell the book.
Yep. Everybody's saying that. Even last night on Matt's, we want a book.
Okay, so Scrimshaw made 4. Scrimshaw, if you want a box of yarn for Boggy Creek blankets, let me know. Email me. I just need your address, and I'll send you a box. There is a turkey joke above that, Russ. That's cute. Russ, you probably won't do better than $9.99 a piece for Jiffy clearance, or not? No, That's what Amy. That's what I'm thinking too. It's not even $9.99. It's $9. It's $9, and I so want it. I'm really close to buying it. I probably will. Okay, that's nice, but I have other stuff I have to make. I'll write you though. Okay, that's fine. I'll have to look for that.
Much better.
Yeah, Amy, I mean, $9 for 653 yards or something like that of a bulky weight. Hi, Vicky. What do you call a twitching turkey? Turkey jerky. Mm, oh my goodness. Sweet Pea, you're gonna fall. Junior did. Oh my gosh, Junior did. He was laying up on top of the piano and he was sleeping and he rolled over and rolled right off the piano. And then he gets up and he's looking around like, what happened? What happened? What happened? It's like, you just fell off, dude. Mm. But oh my gosh, what a week. What a week. I am so glad last week is over. I don't want another week. Hello, Lene.
Yeah, this last
You
week was crazy.
Lene, you just never know when Russ is gonna pop up. Russ pops up whenever Russ feels like popping up. Although I do try and make sure I'm not popping up if I know a YouTuber is going live. That I do try and respect, but there's so many of us, it's hard to do that. What do cats order from? Catalogs.
Catfish. Am I right?
Catalogs.
Oh, catalogs.
Catalogs.
Mm.
Yeah, Lion Brand had it was called Jiffy Thick and Quick or Jiffy something, but it was in smaller skeins, and they discontinued them too. This was several years ago. I have a tote of all that upstairs. Well, they brought out Jiffy again, but in a bigger skein for $20, and I don't know why people don't buy it because two of them is $40, and you're getting over. It'd be like 1,300 yards. People pay $40 for Caron anniversary cake for 1,000 yards. So I don't know why people didn't order it. Tina, okay. Russ, do you live near the? Because all WalMarts have Mainstays lollipop yarn. It's so pretty in 2 colors that look like red heart neon. Huh. No, I do not live close to the Canadian border. I'm about 6.5 hours south of the Canadian border. Um, I got some. I got some big ones to make a blanket, but it was bigger, and I got it on sale a while back, but never got to make a blanket. $9 at Joann right now on website. Yep, but my store is out of it, so I have to have it shipped to me. I can't pick it up. Serena, are you going away, darling? Oh, Kitcher, I sent you an email, darling. Serena, if you're going to bed, good night, darling.
Yeah, good night,
Hope
Serena.
hope it's nothing I said. Make me cry. Russ, it was me. I don't understand for that. It says Shell, Russ, it was me. Russ, the reason I said goodnight is because a moderator said not. You ain't spamming. I like your jokes.
I love her jokes too.
You don't got to go anywhere, darling. Good morning, Queen's Crochet. Oh, she's Swedish. Hello, Alina. Shell, don't be sorry. It's okay. No, there's no harm done. Um, I just thought maybe I missed something going through the chat because I don't have a bunch of people up on panel, so I'm trying to pay close attention to the chat. That's all. Have to go now and take my wolves out. Okay, Julie. Thanks for stopping in. If people can give me some thummies, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, don't forget them.
I need some thummies.
Yeah, we need our thumbs. So I was gonna say, is anybody in chat working on something nice?
Um,
I'm still working on my towel.
I'm still working on Mom's blanket. I'll be on Mom's blanket till sometime next year because I don't crochet fast. Hi, Mama Winch.
I'm using like a 1 or 2 yarn with a 3.0 hook. So it's not going very fast either.
Well, that's what my yarn is. It's a 2-weight yarn.
Yeah, this is whatever the cotton is at the Cotton Kings at Hobie.
I'm still waiting on my Hobie order. I'm kind of shocked that it's not here.
It takes a little while because they got to pack it there. It's got to travel to the airport, go through customs there, fly over here, go through customs here, and then get to.
Yeah, but usually I have my yarn within 2 or 3 days
Mm,
after it ships.
yeah, I haven't ordered Hobie in over a year, so it's been a
Oh,
while.
hello, Isabel. I missed Isabel coming in somehow. Knitting the Bella cat blanket for my son to give to his girlfriend for Christmas. Oh, wow. That's nice,
Nice.
Tracy. That is awesome. Um, I'm working on Sheep G's something from 2020. Um, Snuggles. I ordered from Hobie on the 26th and it just got here today, the longest ever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, Lisa. Usually it takes like, 4 days tops. and I placed my Hobie order last week. But I've noted, correct me if I'm wrong, but I noticed Hobie's yarn prices really go up because they're wanting like 20 some dollars for a cake. Hello, Kristen. Um, Hobie has a lot to do at the moment, I believe, but they did it to themselves with a month long BF sale. Oh, you know, I love it when big yarn companies have these big, fabulous, wonderful sales. But it would be nice if they would bring in part or temporary help just to get through
Yeah.
what they're doing. Hi, Sylvia. Hi, Russ and Jen. Good morning from Southern California.
Hi.
Um, I am crocheting and was so happy to run across you working on a baby blanket. Oh my gosh. What kind of
Nice.
baby blanket, Sylvia? Lisa Marie, morning from the UK. Just discovered your channel this week and enjoy crocheting along. Off to the shop shortly, but hope to catch you again. Well, Lisa, I'm usually here on the weekends.
And videos usually at least once a week.
Yep, sometimes more. Um, People really like the crochet with me times, so I've been trying to put out a few more of those throughout the week. Hi, Jean. My order placed 3 days ago says I'll get it the 12th through the 18th. It don't even tell me when mine's coming. It just says your order shipped. Um,
That's strange because I know when I ordered mine, it had a link when it shipped and you could watch it go through.
yeah, mine just says that it shipped.
Strange.
I really like to crochet with me. Love the hanging out. A lot of people do. I ordered some more circular knitting. Oh, way to go, Lene. But I don't know that is this something that I seen that I've noticed from Hobie, Hobbii. Their cakes of yarn has this like really. I mean, the skeins of yarn is reasonable, but I feel that their cakes of yarn are. Maybe it's just me, but I think they're really pricey. They're beautiful colors. Don't get me wrong. Beautiful colors. Um,
Did you see Aberdeen had a sale?
yes, I did.
I think they were supposed to be having another kind of deal coming.
For everybody new that's in the chat, I'm going to make myself big for a minute. So, if you go to Hirschner's right now and spend $35 and put the FSNSAVE code in, you get free shipping. There we go. Yeah, Tina. To uh, Lene, I get my Hirschner's orders within 3 to 4 days. Um, but they have some. I like so somebody had mentioned that they like the universe yarn from Hobie. I do too. But so their Wheel of Alpaca Christmas limited edition is on sale for $18.10 a cake. That's half off. It's regular $36 a cake. Nessa had the video on the hats for the hurricane victims. Oh, awesome. Hobie cakes are overpriced, even on sale. It's cheaper to buy from uh, the I can't even pronounce it, or Plata, and get yarn or other equivalent. I agree so much, Amy.
Yeah.
You are correct, because I did buy some cakes from Hobie. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just like, to me they were really really pricey. Um, Baby blanket for my Aw, uh, Sylvia's making a baby blanket for her incoming niece. She made one.
Aw.
She made one already, but wanted to send two different ones. I keep frogging it, so now I'm trying another stitch and yarn. Aw. Um, why were the plants drunk? They had too much root beer. Um, their Bernat Velvet is $5 at Hirschner's right now. Their $5.99 Premier bags are wonderful. 3 skeins per bag. I've gotten some wonderful colors. Oh, awesome. Um, I wish Hirschner shipped internationally. I do. I wish they would too. I've Now this is what I've heard. I don't know how true it is, but I believe Hirschner's will ship to certain places, except for Australia and somewhere else. It's just really pricey. I don't know why they don't ship to Australia. I have no reason. I don't know. Um, that I don't know. But I do know they do ship internationally. I just don't know what countries. Mm. Uh, so what irritates me with Hobie, so one of these, come on, oh, you ain't gonna show it. Okay, so we'll do it this way.
I'm surprised the CEO isn't awake.
Yeah. So you've got this beautiful cake here, but it is $18.10, half off. It's regular $36. Um, the makeup of it doesn't have the price. There, so it's 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca. Now, if it was 80% alpaca and 20% acrylic, all day long it would be worth $36. But at 80% acrylic and only 20% alpaca, it's not worth $36. I'm sorry, it's not. Good early morning. I'm who you bought the baby blanket from. Can't wait for you to get. Aw, I tried to give it. I tried to give it to Jax, but she couldn't. She couldn't have it. Um, Carlos, we're ready for the cat. Maybe I should just keep the little guy. Should I just
No,
keep the
Carter's
little
planning
guy?
on getting it later.
They did tell me it was because they are currently looking for a new, different carrier for Australia sales. Oh, okay. So that's good, Sam. At least they're trying to look. Um, well, think it's bedtime for this cub. Good night. Good night, Carson.
Good night.
Uh, Brass circulars. Oh my God. Thanks. Let me go check that. Who has brass circulars? Did I miss something? I'm too cheap to spend that much on one ball of yarn on the coupon. Lene, I am too. I buy stuff on clearance. I buy stuff on sale. I look for coupons. It's the only way I can buy yarn. Um, okay, the cat's in the cage behind Jen. It was okay. It was a
I have two
joke.
cats there.
Okay, I didn't even see that. Too busy typing, I guess. Um, good night, curse. Oh, Prim. Prim has copper needles. Prim. Oh, brass. I'm sorry. Lene says Prim has brass circulars. Hmm.
My CEOs are in their bedroom.
Mine are sleeping.
Yep, mine are sleeping too. Yep, they're right. Yep, there's Jethro. And there's the other one, Pumpkin.
There's Pumpkin.
Yep, she's the one who kind of stays hitting when they're out and about. And Jethro will come up by me and sit on my chair and stuff.
Now, do you put them to bed at night or let them roam?
I put them to bed.
Okay.
Yep. I would love it if they would roam and be able to sleep with me, but doctor said nope.
Right. Nope, nope. I totally agree. I got a bunch of needles, but I don't think I'll be using them. Tried to knit, but it takes too. So yes, so knitting does take longer.
It does.
But I'm not a person that has to have something done like right now. I'm more of a person that hey, if I get it done next year, woohoo, two thumbs up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mine are sleeping too, and I'm jealous. I woke up because of stupid insomnia. Well, Landa Rose, La, Landa. Oh, I know I butchered your name, darling. I am so sorry. If anyone needs knitting needles, I used to knit a little bit. Rose, knitting is so much slower. I'm still very slow at it, so I only do small projects. I've done knitted blankets, and does anyone want knitting needles? Um, Huge snuggles. That's my New Year resolution to learn how to knit. Awesome, Tina. I'll send the. I'll send them. Send me your address. You can. Okay, so call her Jess. Wanda's. Okay, I will try and remember that, but my memory's not the greatest. You just gotta wait until I get money to ship. Yeah, I had to before I sent out all the boggy blankets. I went to my accountant and said, "Oh, I better put some money in here." It was a little bit low because they like you to keep a certain amount in your account. It took me 3 months to knit a blanket, Russ, but I can crochet one in less than a week. Okay, yes, you can. Yes, you can. But I like the motion of it, and I love the look of it. I love doing lace. I love knitting lace.
I have a blanket I started out know how many years ago, and it's still on the needles. It's a circular needle. It's a pretty one.
Jen, what brand crochet hook are you using?
I don't remember. I got it off of Amazon, I think. And they had got it when we were talking about hooks. I don't remember. It's been a while. So it would have been last year sometime. And then it would have been before my surgery.
Yes, Lene, knitting is much more elegant. Um, oh my goodness. Come on, come on.
Where's the rest
Yeah.
of our buddies for panel?
Well, I would imagine they're probably sleeping. Fluffball's mama is here. Yes, Fluffy, she is.
Yeah, I know Carmen's waiting to get him.
You
She
know,
can't wait.
maybe around 5 o'clock tomorrow, I'll just say, "Oh, Carmen, I just decided to keep him."
No, we won't let you, Russ. I don't think Kevin will let you either.
Thanks to ADHD, I rarely finish one project. I finish five because I am always working multiple at one, forgetting some, and still have 20 whips.
I have like 20 because of my ADD.
Carmen, she goes, I would hunt you down.
Oh, yeah, we will hunt you down, Russ. Make you give her her kitty. He promised her
Oh,
kitty.
oh, oh, that's too funny. Uh, yeah, that is so funny. So I have ADD, and I am like all over the board if I don't have my medicine. I can only have one project at a time. It gets too boring. Um, oh my gosh, um, it is a huge struggle. I'm knitting a Christmas stocking for my grandson right now. It's very time. Yes, I want to knit some Christmas stockings too. Maybe next year. I always have 4 or 5 going, and a few in time out.
I got a whole bunch of time out because of my ADD. Because I would see a new pattern. It's like, oh, I want to do this or a new whatever. And it's like a side project, get bored.
And people talk about squirrel moments. Those of us that have ADD or ADHD, and we
Get
don't
them all the
have
time.
our medicine, it's just like boom. It's like
try having to try having to stay on track for all my medications and everything. I'm not even medicated yet.
Russ
I gotta
medication
get
takes your
down on
life.
my prednisone a little bit more, and then I can.
I'm autistic. I have Asperger syndrome, a high functioning form of autism, and I have over 600 jokes and riddles in my memory, about half of which I made up. That is really awesome, Serena. You should really put stuff in a book.
Well, that
A- ADD is so real. I have 4 or 5 at a time. It truly makes the process much more enjoyable.
well to go along with Serena. I have the Asperger's.
But
My son
we
had
still
it, and you
we
had it with
still
all
love
my
you
stuff. It's
guys.
like, yeah, I could be kind of weird.
Me with no meds, screwed, big time, big time. I have at least 3 whips, and Mondays. One Tuesday is the other Wednesday, if the next. Very awesome. Make ebooks exactly. Come on, get on with your books. I'm worse since I retired. Work kept me focused. See, that's kind of what I'm worried about is when I retire. I
Well,
got,
that's
I
when you
got.
just get your channel and you yarn business up going more.
but I've got a ways to go yet. Um, I've got at
Yeah,
least
you do.
I got at least 10 years to go before I can retire.
Yeah, my mom retired a year early at 63, but she just turned 65 this week. And if didn't need her for my transplant, she would have still been working.
Queens, I need medication to remember to take medication.
I got alarms to remember that.
I have Kevin. So what Kevin does is he puts all my pills in this little cup. So every day I can go to my cup and take my pills.
I have 7 of these, and I put about 30 or so medications in them every week. And I have four alarms to make sure I take them.
Yeah, but you have to take certain medicines though because of your lungs.
I got to take all of them. It's not just because some of them are supplements, some of them are for my lung stuff, some of them are for my depression and anxiety and atypical mood disorders. So, I mean, I've got allergies, I've got, and I can't skip them.
It's a process I'm still working on, Russ. I just thankful I can afford to buy yarn and other crafty things. That is yarn is getting so expensive. I'm sorry, it's just getting expensive.
Yeah, and the Walmart app, you got to be careful if you use the Walmart app because there is some yarn that they put together like in big bulky things that's super expensive. And there's even the one single skinny yarn that some of them are overpriced.
Yeah,
Walmart is definitely price gouging, or other people are price gouging. I don't know. It's crazy.
I think online they have different vendors. I think so too. So, did anyone hit up the Premiere sale? Ever since Premiere did what they did to me, I've not been to their website. I've actually kind of blocked them. I
I've only bought Joann's and Walmart, and it's been Walmart at the store, other than I think one color that I ordered from them.
I take several meds a day myself. Yeah, I take like 10 different meds. Oh my gosh. But, at least I'm still here. I hate what I call fake sales on yarn. You think you're getting a great deal and it's only a few cents off. Then yeah, after you pay shipping, exactly. That's why I try and always get free shipping whenever I can. Kristen, it's just that I was having trouble not with Premiere, but with their shipping company, and they didn't want to get involved. So they just basically told me to start ordering $200 at a time, and I don't have to worry about that. It's like, no, don't tell your customers that. Go to your um, shipping company and get them on board to do their job.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
after
they're
that,
ones that mess it up all the time because I had stuff get almost here, get to Chicago, and then it goes back like to Kentucky to, was it North Carolina, South Carolina, wherever they're at. And then it comes back. And it wastes like 3 or 4 days.
yeah, I just um, some things are good on the premiere sale, but nothing I need. Yes, we have to be thankful we are still here. Imagine the yard sale our kids will have if we.
Yeah, my son's gonna love it when.
So, if I live till I'm like 90 years old, you know how much yarn I'm going to have by then? I have over 120 totes now.
Your poor grandkids and your son.
Both of my sons.
Oh, both your sons.
Both of my sons.
You only talk about one, so I didn't know you had two.
Well, because the other one chose what he chose.
Okay.
So that's his choice. Stop buying more yarn and just use what you got, Russ. That's no fun. And and why you can get cheap yarn now. Think what it if I use all of my yarn now or give all of my yarn away, then I have to replace it. So replacing it's going to be 10 times more than what it just sitting here in my stash. No, Russ, when you retire, you will use up your yarn. I'm hoping to, Tracy. I'm hoping to. So I'm kind of hoping that my stockpile of yarn, when I do retire, I won't have to buy as much. I just use my stash. Yes,
Yeah, you need to shop your stash, Russ.
I have yarn, but I also have a walk-in closet full of card and scrap. Oh, very nice. Do you be down to about 90 totes, right? Well, I don't know. Stop. Um, that's what Carlos says. Not happening.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's not gonna get down to 90 totes even when he retires because he's gonna have probably 500 by the time he retires.
Oh, that would be. Would that not be awesome?
Then I move
Uh,
into your house.
I'm destashing, but bringing in better quality yarn into my collection. There's nothing wrong with that. To get rid of some of the stuff that you don't, that you're not going to use, but someone else would love to have. But it's basically everything that's in my stash. It's all the yarn that I loved at the time because in my stash I've got yarn way back, like from the 90s. They don't make it anymore. Uh, it doesn't work that way. I have about 10 times more yarn since I retired. It's all so pretty. um, Serena, I missed your joke, darling. Let's see if I can find it. How do you turn a fruit into a vegetable? Throw a watermelon up into the air and it will come down squash. Very true, it will.
Splat!
It's squash. Every time I try to crochet, kitties appear out of nowhere. Knock on wood. Now, I can't say this for Carmen's little guy that she's going to be inheriting tomorrow because he loves to play with yarn. My other four cats, they could care less about it. They just walk by it. Yeah, it's dad's yarn. Yeah, it's. But the little guy, oh no, he has to have it. He wants to roll around in it.
If I would let Jethro and Pumpkin have yarn, they would love it. If I get a tail of yarn going somewhere, they're after it.
But my daughter cat loved to attack my. Yeah. Uh, I've got. If everyone made one boggy that goes to the Yarny Shaw's Boggy Creek blankets would not have to be made again, I think, for a long time. Yeah, if the entire yarn community made one blanket, oh my gosh. I bet you they'd have 1,000,000 blankets.
How many kids do they have a year?
Russ, what is Garfield's favorite gardening method? Lasagna. Um, what did they say? 450?
So they're going to have plenty of blankets for quite a while.
No.
Or is that 450 for a
That might have. That might be. Okay, so they 645 a session, and I think they have
Wow.
four. And I think they have 4 sessions a year. 145 a week. They do a new session every week. Okay,
Wow.
so they do
That's
145
awesome.
a week. So there's 145 kids a week, every week. So take 145 times 52.
That's quite a few.
7,540.
Wow.
My youngest kitty chews anything made from Chanel. I have lost so many socks from her chewing them. Oh no. Boggy Creek is a year-round camp. That it is. I sent a boggy blanket this year to Nancy, and it was $18 to ship from California. Oh yes, Kristen. Yes. So I'm sending Boggy Creek blanket yarn to California, and it was almost $40 to ship. But that's okay. I'm not complaining. I am not complaining. I'm just giving facts. They do weeks and weekends. Wow, that's that's a lot of blankets.
Yeah.
Scrimshaw, um, it should. Juan usually puts his videos up, so if you missed it, it should be up somewhere on his channel.
He
It
does a video every week of the blankets that come in.
it cost me $38 to ship a small box to my sis Jax. Oh yeah,
And
it
was Jack's going to be collecting them?
no Juan and Nancy.
Okay.
I don't know if Lynette is collecting them.
Yeah, I thought somebody on the other side of the country was going to collect them too.
I don't know if Billy Joe is collecting them anymore. Billy kind of like stepped back a little bit, I think.
Okay.
Juan does the boggy blanket recaps on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I knew it was one day of the week because he's been doing it. And I think others have done it too that have
Um,
them coming in.
Amy, I use my own shipping, so I got I'm certified to ship up to 15 pounds through the U.S. Postal Service. So I just use my machine here at the house. I do get a break on shipping. So um, the box that I was sending to California that cost me almost 40, it was like 90 some dollars if I took it to the post office.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow, wow, wow.
Hi Robin.
Yikes. Shipping companies, yeah. And then their drivers don't want to deliver it to the right place. And it don't matter which company.
Russ. You are very welcome. Yep. Love Billy. Billy, Nancy, Jack, Swan. I'm not sure who all the Brigade is. I don't know how many people is made up, but love them all. Um, I know I got to email Juan and Nancy. Actually, I'll just send them a text message. USPS has a great deal for home shippers and pick it up from. Yes, they will. I don't even have to go to the post office. I can actually call and schedule them to come here and pick up. I won't even. I don't even have to go to the post office if I don't want. I can schedule them to come pick up. The main four are Nancy, Lene, Charmed Granny, and Juan. Okay. I forgot about Charmed Granny. Nope, Serena, I probably missed it. Russ, your mom's blanket is looking so good. Yeah, I have it here if I want to work on it, but I really love this yarn. It's so soft. Um, Lynette, Charmed Granny, Crochet, Lene, Nancy, and Juan are the ones taking turns hosting the weekly unboxing sessions. Very nice. I'm subscribed to her, no notification. I have been sleeping weird hours, so I miss a lot of shows. Oh, I read that one, Serena. What is Garfield's favorite gardening method? Lasagna gardening. It is looking beautiful. That might be one of my next whips. This is just I actually want to make one myself. I really love this yarn. So there's the first color, and there's the second color, and the third color is right here. Um, and I'm using Hirschner 2-ply Afghan yarn. It's a 2-weight yarn. It's really thin. I'm using a 3.5 millimeter crochet hook, and I want to make myself a blanket out of this yarn. So I'll probably have to buy some more yarn.
Did I just say? Make one with greens and blues for you and Kevin.
I've been using Pirate Ship, and it's way cheaper than the post office and no fees so far. For you people who need to ship should check it out. I know I couldn't afford to ship without it. Yeah, I get like a 35% discount. Um, Off shipping. So when I ship blankets or so my countdown boxes, I had some people um, pay me through PayPal. Shipping through me was $199. If I would have took it to the post office and shipped it, it was $320. So it was actually cheaper for them to use my PayPal to get the box than paying another way. Okay, time for this old lady to head back to bed. I can sleep peacefully now that I caught Russ and Jen.
Yay, good night.
I'm crocheting a German shells in the round with Hobie's butterfly yarn. Oh my. It's coming along beautifully. Robin wants to know what you're working on, Jen.
I had to put it down because of my shoulder and my other hand.
What are
I'm
you
gonna be
working
doing therapy for the hand.
on? But what is it you're working on?
Oh, it was a towel. It's taken me a while because it's, like I said, thin yarn, and it's this Toby cotton yarn, and I had two of them of this color, so that's what it's going to be as a towel.
And to answer your question, Fluffy, has anyone had any issue with pilling with the Hirschner's yarn? Someone mentioned that it pills after one wash. Um, to me, it pills no different than any other yarn. It's not. It doesn't pill any faster. I'm not saying it doesn't pill because it does, but they do have certain yarns that I don't have any issues with. Russ, that's a pretty good discount. I'm not necessarily speaking just to you. Oh, Amy, I know. I was just um, I've heard pirate ship is a good way to ship. I was just mentioning because of my discount. Sometimes it's cheaper just to get a hold of me instead of using the post office because I can get a better price. um, okay, what?
Back up.
Butterfly is so smooth. Love it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Everybody wants to see you. Come here. Come here.
I've not heard of. I know Premier had some butterfly yarn, which I bought, and then they had some other yarn too that I bought um, because they had this great big huge sale back in the summer, and I had two big boxes coming from Premier. I mean, they were big boxes, and they told me I had to be home to sign for it. I wasn't going to be home. So I rerouted them to Kevin's mom's house where she was going to be home. And I even contacted FedEx. Everything was fine. They were going to be delivered at Kevin's mom's. No big deal. And then they kept delivering them here instead of Kevin's mom's. So instead of Premier getting a hold of FedEx, they told me just to start ordering in $200 increments, and then I don't have to worry about it. Not happening. Not happening. Sadly, prices had gone up for all shipping places. The employees work very hard, especially peak season coming up. I might gripe about it, but hard work. Yes, they are very hard work, especially between now and January. They're going to be like working double time. Um,
Yeah, and then they add Sundays onto it sometimes too
yep.
for some of the shipping companies.
And I
I wish
believe they
UPS would work Saturdays.
Premier Week is going on now till the 13th. A different yarn every day is added. Some good prices, but same shipment with Pirate was under 15. I got three different colors last year on the BF sale. I want to make blankets with them and made a dress. Oh wow! When was beef the highest it has ever been? When the cow jumped over the moon?
Rest there, but I have to go to bed.
Okay.
Because I got to be up by 8
Yeah,
to do meds and stuff, and at
it's
least
not a fun night without all my people.
nope.
It's not near as fun, but
Nope. Well, hopefully somebody else can hop up, or you at least got everybody in chat.
oh yeah, I
So good
got
night,
52.
everyone.
Good night, Jen. Thanks for coming up.
Yep, thanks, Russ.
My favorite from Premiere is the Basic DK. I like the Basic DK, but I like the thinner yarns too. Um, but the Basic DK for $3, but I can't buy Premiere. I just I just can't bring myself to buying Premiere after what I went through. Yeah, I want to. I just didn't get around to it. I just can't pull myself to go to Premiere. Um, I'm not saying I won't ever, but oh, so do I love working with 1 and 2 weight, even doubling with number 10 thread? So this is a 2 weight yarn that I'm using. That's 1 strand, but it's so soft, so pretty, and it has such good drape. It has such good drape. Look at that. It just like flows. Just like flows. I love this yarn. I wish that so this is they have this in 2 ounce balls, 2 ounce skeins, and they have 50 some different colors. They also started making the 5 ounce skeins, but they don't have all the colors. I hope one day they'll get the bigger color, or they'll get all the colors in the 5 ounce skeins. Stitch definition is very good. It is. The stitch definition is wonderful. So I'm doing a double crochet. Um, it's the Hirschner's. It's the Hirschner's 2-ply classic Afghan yarn. It's a number 2 weight. It's 100% acrylic. It's 5 ounces, 558 yards. They want you to use a 4 crochet hook or 4 knitting needle. But yeah. Um, okay, I will definitely look into it. Especially right now, why Hirschner's has free shipping on $35. Really good. Oh, come on, Tippy. Come on, big girl. Come on. Come on, honey. Come on. People's wanting you. Come on. Come on. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. There we go, baby girl. Okay, here's our CEO. All right. Daddy, lay you down. Daddy, lay you down. There you go. Yeah. Okay. You can go to sleep. I still keep looking at that yarn on Hirschner's, but don't have room for more yarn. So frustrating. Um, yeah, she's going to sleep. She's going to sleep. Dad's got her. She's not worried about nothing. Dad has her. Actually, she heard me. I was going yarn shopping. Oh, that perked her up. Yarn shopping. Yep. We gonna go yarn shopping? Yep, we're gonna go yarn shopping, aren't we? It looks like we're going yarn shopping. The CEO says so. CEO says so. We get to go yarn shopping today. Daddy's big girl, aren't you? Rest is tippy tip. All the waiters. Oh, she tips them. There's no doubt about that. Me and Kevin tip. Me and Kevin tip well, unless we have like this terrible, terrible service, and then they'll get the norm. But typically, we usually tip. Um, it depends, but it's usually between 20 and 30%. Um, yep, free shipping code for Hirschner's. Yep, it's right here, right there. There's the code. I just put on a $35 order so that way people know. I also tip well. I used to be a waitress a long time ago. Oh my goodness, baby girl. What did one fruit say to the other? If he hadn't been a fresh, we wouldn't be in the jam. Days, big girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You's just a purring. Russ, how do I contact Aberdeen? Um, they have a Facebook page, and I last I knew you could. They had an email you could contact them through. Um, so I would try either Facebook or their email. Uh, let's see. Thank you. Um, text it to me, pretty please, with sugar. Do I have your phone number? Uh, the coupon code is also at the top of the Herschel. Yes, it's at the very top. Love my cats as well. Oh, you have 8. I've got 5 right now, but okay. For a minute, I thought, hey, um, I'm losing it. So we got 5 in the house right now, but one is going to his forever home tomorrow. Yep, yep, yep. I am ready for. So I ordered Aberdeen's advent calendar, and I can't wait for it. Oh shoot! I keep forgetting to pay for. Oh my gosh! It might be too late. Dang it! So I order a Cambridge Fibers countdown box every year, and I always forget to pay. I even had it. I even had it in my calendar so I wouldn't forget, and by golly, I forgot. The best way to contact us is via email. Our customer service email is. You can also reach us on our socials. Um, so in this jar is Aberdeen's countdown or their advent calendar from last year. All right, Lisa. Good night. So this is their Tangled Poets. This is the full scheme, and This colorway is called Winter Escape. Snack anyone? I have chocolate and cheese. Oh, I have cheese and crackers. Um, I have chicken nuggets. I got chicken tenders. It's help your guys go get it. It's all out there. I have a big oven. I have a little oven. Uh, just go out and help your guys. Help yourself. And Aberdeen has these little sacks. Um, I'm addicted to A Crane fiber. I've not bought any of their yarn yet, but I want to. So this is their hank. So it's kind of showing up purplish, but it's actually more of a bluish. That's about right. That's about right. But there's a lot of yard. There's a lot of yards in here. Hirschner's free shipping code is on the website, so they're making it available for everyone who goes there. Um, good until it's good till Sunday night. Thanks, Amy. I didn't know when it ended. Um, oh, you must. It's so beautiful. Great. Oh yeah, this is really soft. So this is merino wool and nylon, and it is a two-weight yarn, so sock weight. But oh, it'd make a beautiful blanket. It really would. And you know what? I want to make myself a blanket. I did make so me and Kevin. So this whole jar is this full of different colors. So this is the advent calendar from last year from Aberdeen's, and every one of these are different colors. Talking about cheese, I just bought cheese from a Wisconsin dairy that has free shipping for Minnesota and Wisconsin till tomorrow. $97 worth, but some is for other family members. That would be awesome cheese. That would be awesome cheese. Um, I don't I don't use scrubby yarn that much, but the last time I bought some yarn from Hirschner's, I wanted this because it's their Halloween colors and it's their scrubby yarn. And I think I paid $12, maybe $10. I don't remember. But I got it because I do make dishcloths from time to time. So, hi Mateo. My favorite cheese is Tillamook. I know I butchered that. Oh, it is. My family gets lots for gifts, but it's a day's trip there. Oh, I bet. But the quality is so much better. I prefer scrubby yarn from U.S.A. Not too rough, actually pretty. My girl Melissa, the owner, sent me some, and I love. Oh, very nice. This doesn't feel too bad. This doesn't. This doesn't feel too bad. But I don't use Russ. That is the joke you missed. Oh, okay. What what do you call the boss at a dairy? The big cheese. That you do. I forgot to put this in my jar. Alrighty. Um, gonna pop off, get my day start. Okay, Kim, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Now, hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to be on a little bit earlier. than I was tonight. I know tonight was kind of boring. Um, you forgot it. You forgot because of the turquoise. I know it's the ugliest color. Um, their butter ice cream and yogurt is really good too, but they don't have the yogurt in my area. Aw, their butter and ice cream. Huh. I don't think it's boring. It's been nice. It's just not. It's not really all that funny. I guess it's more when it's just me. It's more serious than anything. Um, it's more or less spending time with you guys, and it gives me something to do, and I like doing it. It's low key chilly. It's low key chill season. Yeah. So when it's just me, it's just kind of like more relaxed. Um, how did the time change affect your shift? So we don't work Saturdays, so the time change didn't really affect us because we weren't at work. I was actually here live with you guys last Saturday. I'm scared to use my fancy yarn. Any tips to get over the overthinking? Okay, so fancy yarn. Uh, give me, is it like, are you talking fancy as in price? Or are you talking about fancy in yarn? Or, like a specialty yarn? Or are you talking about price and like a bougie yarn? Sorry to ask, but did you ever finish the blanket you're making? Tina, everybody, you guys just stay right there. Stay right there for a second. Okay, I'm back. I told you just a second. So I had one of these full of yarn, and I donated it to a charity. They were happy. They were happy to get it because they made some money off it. Okay, so this is the blanket. I still have I still have ends to sew in, but it's for us. But yes, it is finished. It is finished. It is finished. It's finished. Whew. Let's see. It's been lovely. Have to go. Okay, Tracy, you have a good day. I usually use my fancy yarn for shawls and tops. Um, fancy as in Malabrigo and Earth, the expensive, but okay. So a yarn, um, so when you have yarn like that, because it's expensive, because of the type of yarn it is, Malabrigo. So it's a bougie yarn. It's pricey, but you get what you're paying for. Uh, so sit down and think. I got I got yarn fuzz. So sit down and seriously think. Think about yourself. Uh, maybe a scarf or a shawl, maybe a poncho. Think of something you want. Then find a pattern. Um, find a pattern Read the pattern first, several times. Read the pattern several times, line by line. Do you all of the understand all the pattern? If you don't understand all the pattern, either work on what you don't understand or find a different pattern. Then put the two together, but do it slow enough where you're not going to have any issues. I know this is a long, drug out process, but when you're nervous about using an expensive yarn, this is the kind of steps that you need to take. Or what would? Yep, I agree, Tina. Robin, you are welcome. I'm also making hexagon granny type blanket with merino wool. I bought a box of Sheep G's minis from Aberdeen, and I want to make a hexagon blanket out of that. Lene, I did see Craig's video on his yarn unboxing from from Aberdeen's. Am I going to give it away? I can't read patterns. I used graphs or copied work for years till I discovered tutorials. Do a swatch too. Hi, Bra. Oh, hi, Catherine. Catherine, did you ever get your internet work back out after all the rain? This is great advice, Russ. Thank you. You're welcome. So those are just some things. Even if it's not expensive yarn, but it's a pretty yarn, or maybe it's a yarn that you never used before, make a small swatch. You don't have to make it very big. You don't have to make the swatch very big. But just read through your pattern, find out the stitches, make the stitches, because sometimes in a pattern you'll have different stitches, but the yarn that you chose takes away from the pattern. So sometimes it's best to make a swatch of all the stitches to see if, so take this in for instance. Now you're going to get a few stitches before it changes color. Is that going, reading the pattern, is that color change going to accent the pattern and make it pop, or am I going to lose the pattern because of the busyness of the yarn? So that's just some things to think about. I do too. I love this color. So this is Bonfire, and it's from Hirschner's Antiquity. This yarn's going bye-bye. So while Hirschner's has free shipping and you only have to spend $35, you might want to go get some before it's gone. You do a swatch to see how the yarn plays out. Exactly. They also, not only do they have the stripes, they also have solids that go along with the colors in the stripes. So you can kind of like get one of these and 3 other colors and make yourself a beautiful blanket. And that stuff is so soft. Writing all of this down and adding an alarm to it. Hi, Susan. So Hirschner's when they got this, when they got the antiquity yarn, they had what was called a palette, and you got one of each color. And I bought a palette. Actually, I bought 3 pallets. And then they also had one that was called Romance, I think, or something like that. And I bought 4 pallets of that. Now, I'm not talking about palette. When I say a palette, it's just one of each color that that particular line had. That yarn Russ had is bag of 5 for, yes. It is on Hirschner's for $18 for 5 skeins. A lot of it sold out already. I used it, lovely to work. It's beautiful to work. It's so soft. But the size dictates how it runs. Was that the green, purple, cream? No. So this is called Bonfire. So I've got a red, an orange, a yellow, a brown, and kind of like a gray. Wow, she got some. Catherine, I would, but shipping to you is so it's almost better for me to put 2 or 3 big boxes on an airplane and bring them to you myself. It would be cheaper. I also want to make sure that I make something I will get a lot of use out of. I want to enjoy the yarn. So, Queens, that's why I was asking, do you wear a shawl? Do you wear a poncho? Do you wear a wrap? And take your time in finding a pattern that you would like to be in, I guess. Um, and do a little swatch. Do all the stitches that's in the pattern or the tutorial, however you do it. Um, and have fun. But don't be so afraid to use that yarn that you're never going to use it, because that's not, you didn't spend the money for it to just sit and have you look at it. You can look at it in an article, whether it be a hat, a scarf, maybe a sweater for yourself, a wrap, a poncho, um, whatever, a blanket, maybe a throw. I love shawls and wraps. I'm always freezing, so I do wear a lot of those. So that would be awesome to take that bougie yarn and turn it into something fabulous that you can wear, wrap up in, and enjoy. Um, Queens, I'm waiting to find just the right fancy yarn to make something for me. I don't make things for myself. I usually don't either, but I buy it faster. Carmen, you know what we should do? It's too bad that we're gonna have the boy, the kitten, because we could have made the husbands take us yarn shopping tomorrow while we're both in, because we could have went down to Mishawaka and we could yarn shopped. We could have went out to dinner, then we could have made them take us yarn shopping. Oh, a pocket shawl would be really nice, Lene. Um, Carmen, that's all of us. It's a good thing that I don't buy yarn faster. It's a good thing I don't buy yarn faster than I can use it. I only buy it when I need it. I always need it. I need it all. I want it all. Hmm. It does sound like a good idea, Carmen. See, we just set our stuff up on the counter, and then we just turn to them and say, "Okay, we'll wait for you guys in the car. Let them pay for it." Hmm. You better look over your shoulder with them lies you're telling. Hmm. Oh, I I have 120 skeins of yarn, and everybody thinks I have more yarn than I know what to do with. But that's not true. I'm always giving it away. It seems like I know. So all the yarn that I bought with my last Hirschner's order, all of that is gone. It's being shipped out for Boggy Creek blankets. All the yarn that me and Kevin bought while on vacation at Joann's, all of that is gone. Okay, have a good night. Sleep well. Yeah, Russ, nose is going to start growing. Go yarn shopping. Go to lunch. Go yarn shopping. Go to dinner. Go yarn shopping. And ride in the back seat all the way home, admiring your purchase. There wouldn't be no room in the back seat. You um, send, not end. Russ, I have a question, please. Okay, Robin. I purchased a pattern, and the yarn they have listed is milk cotton yarn, 5 ply. Of course, we don't have that yarn. So, what yarn would be okay? So, if you really, really want milk cotton, you can get it. It's on Amazon. So, milk cotton is on Amazon. Um, but you could easily use Premier Home Cotton would be a good uh, Premier Home Cotton is a good substitute for it. Um, don't you don't use Peaches and Concrete unless you really like it. Come here, come here, come on. Mama wants to say hi to you. Say hi, Mom. I'm coming home tomorrow. Yeah, tell Mom you're coming home tomorrow. What is so? I honestly don't know what milk cotton is. If I said I did, I would be lying. I'd rather tell you I don't know. He's going to sleep now, Ma. Russ is putting him to sleep. He's dreaming about all the yarn that he's going to be going through. Uh, no, not peach. Yeah, yeah, peach. Yeah. Um, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. There you go. There he is. There he is. He's going to be a big boy. The gremlins are happy now. They saw the baby. No, you cannot have my soda. You cannot. No. Um, I didn't know what milk cotton was. The patterns for baby cardigan. So if you really want milk cotton, just go to Amazon and you can order it. It hasn't. No, it don't have milk in it. Um, so let's see if Google will tell us what milk cotton is. I think it's just milk cotton. Milk cotton yarn. So you can get milk cotton off of Temu. Hobie has some, but you can get 6 different colors of it on Temu for $10.59. Let's see. So Amazon does have milk cotton right there. Milk cotton on Amazon. You get 20 soft skeins, assorted colors. So it's $30 on Amazon for milk cotton. The Temu is not milk cotton. I bought some. Okay. I bought milk cotton on Temu, and it is so soft and beautiful, soft and cheap. It comes in 50-gram balls, and they sell in twos. It is supposed to be made out of milk protein. Um, so um, I'm sorry. I wish, Robin, I wished I could be of some more help to you. I really would. I would use Premier Home Cotton in its place. I really would. If it was me, and I would use Premier Home Cotton. Very good. Thank you for your help. Um, you're welcome, Robin. But seriously, I would just, if you don't want to use milk cotton, just buy some Premier Home Cotton. Milk cotton is a type of fabric that is made with um, casein powder found in milk. This type of fabric is also called milk fiber, and it has historically been mixed with a number of substances to provide them with a cotton-like texture. So it's really not even cotton. It's made out of some kind of a protein from milk. Pima cotton. So when you get into Pima cotton, you're going up in price. So yes, you can use that. That's the only reason why I didn't mention Pima cotton, is because Pima cotton, you're going up in price. And I have found out that Pima cotton is a little bit thinner than most. Hold on just a second. Okay, so Cascade Ultra Fine Pima Cotton. So there's 136 yards in this hank. It's 50 grams, 1.75 ounces, 125 meters. They want you to use a size 3 knitting needle or crochet hook. And it's 100% Pima cotton. And this right here was $7. So that's what I'm saying. When you're looking at Pima cotton, it's going up in price. So it's just something to. Now this is beautiful stuff. Don't. It's beautiful stuff, but you're going to pay for it. Susan, I have got some yarn from Temu, and I had no issues with it. I've not bought a lot of yarn from Temu. I just bought back when Temu first come out. I bought some yarn. I never did a review on it. Fruta from Hobie is Pima, and it is ridiculously soft. I think the price was actually okay when I bought it on sale. I never did a yarn review on it, but it was okay. Like I said, my yarn usually comes from Hirschner's unless I'm buying Big Twist, and then I get it from Joann's. I try and get Michael's yarn. I've tried to buy yarn from Michael's. They don't want my money, so I'm not giving them any business. Uh, Premier, I can't get my orders unless I order small. I'm not doing that. I'm not jumping through hoops. I am trying to give businesses my money. I'm not jumping through hoops. Plain and simple. If I'm always having trouble with their shipping carriers, they're not getting my money. I'm not going to order 14 different orders to have my orders come through a different way. I'm not jumping through hoops. You want my money or don't you? One of the two. Um, but for a baby sweater, you'll only need a couple of hanks or balls. Yep. So not too. No, it wouldn't be expensive, and you would only need, you know, depending on how many yards. If you're using the little Premier Home cottons, maybe three, because that give you about almost 400 yards. Um, I wanted to order some. I will then. Thanks for the advice. You're welcome, Susan. They have yarn, hand dye, and it's beautiful colors. Don't want. Hirschner's don't want Australia. Actually, Catherine, there's Sam. He was in here earlier. He's in Australia as well. And um, Hirschner's told him that they're working on a different carrier for people in Australia because they want to bring the price down in shipping. So, fingers crossed, darling. They have, I hope they find a shipping carrier for overseas customers because if they do, you guys are in for a game changer. I'm really hoping. I'm really hoping that they find that shipping carrier for you guys. And Queens, that's what we need. We all should stick together and start telling these companies, look, we're not putting up with the shenanigans anymore. You want our money or you don't. I have bought hundreds of dollars from Timu and I am very happy with the quality, even cashmere. Awesome, Isabel. Awesome. And thanks for letting us know that you've bought several different yarns from Timu and you're happy with it. She could use any baby yarn, right? Oh, yeah, Tina. Any baby yarn would work. You could use an acrylic two weight or a sport weight. Um, so they do want your dollars. They just haven't figured it out. Exactly. They haven't figured it out yet. Well, because I think they're getting more and more people from other countries that are like, hey, look, we want your yarn. So I think it's starting to really start to push for them to find a carrier. Okay, look, we need to compromise here. There are companies here that I'm not buying from because I value customer service. That's me. I've tried several times. So I got the Michael's craft store come out with their credit card. Okay, I got their credit card. When I go to check out, it won't even let me use the credit card. I use a regular credit card, it won't let me check out. I've tried different things. I've tried different ways. It will not take my money. And I keep getting this, oh, call customer service and we'll take your order over the phone. No, I'm not jumping through hoops. Either you want my money or you don't. I'm not jumping through hoops anymore. Um, Monday is Veterans Day. Is Hirschner's having a Veterans Day sale? I don't know. See, Hirschner's don't have affiliates or anything like that. They don't have those. So I'm not privy to anything that's upcoming. Um, so all I know is up until Sunday, if you spend $35 and put the FSNSAVE as a code, you get free shipping at Hirschner's up until Sunday. I don't know. Usually, they will have a veterans sale, so that will probably come out sometime Sunday, and it will probably go Sunday and Monday. So because milk cotton has no cotton in it, I think I will try the Premier Basic. Thanks, Robin. You're more than welcome. I've always said if I don't know, I will find out and let you guys know. And that's what I did. I went to Google. I didn't know what milk cotton is. There's really no cotton in it, from what I can tell. They just put a bunch of stuff in it to come up with a fiber like cotton. So, yeah. Premier Yarn's done well with me today. I had 3 previous order and received them with no problems. Catherine, I'm glad that Premier can get you yarns. My guess is because I buy in such big quantities. Um, that's why I have trouble getting my orders. But yet again, it's not right for a company to tell somebody to place 3 or 4 different orders, so your orders are smaller, so you get them. I'm not doing. I'm not wasting more time just to get your product. Go to your shipping carrier and say, hey, look, why is this happening? This can't happen. I'm going to lose a customer because of this. Fix it. That's all they have to do. If businesses started playing hardball with these shipping companies, they would start to act right. Premier have for 2 and 3. Yep, Catherine. They do have their basics on sale. I like their basic yarn. I have no problem. So Premier has what's called just yarn. I love that. But I have to buy it from somebody else. I can't buy it from Premier. Good morning, Louise. It's 9:30 in the morning in the UK. I just had that issue with Michael's, and I was trying to use their card, and it wouldn't go through. I got on with live chat. She gave me a link to click on, and then the order went right through. See, I'm not doing that. I am not jumping through hoops for your company. I'm not on your payroll. I love Premier that you get a Dollar Tree. I can't wait to get back to the U.S. and go nuts. It's only in certain Dollar Trees though, because my Dollar Tree don't have yarn. It was a pain to have to do that. I have never had any. Robin, I've never had any trouble with Michael's either, except for when they got their anniversary cakes in, and I tried to buy 10 of them, and I couldn't. I even got their credit card, and it still wouldn't go through. It's like, forget it. I'm done. Russ, they shouldn't do the, like you say, money. It does. If all of these businesses, if we stop buying from them, maybe they would. Oh, gee, I guess we better do something. Um, I agree, Russ. It's the only time I will do that. You know, if it's just a glitch. So here's the issue. So when Caron comes out with the anniversary cakes, it's for a limited time. I have tried several different times to place an order. I emailed Michaels back and forth several different times. And all I get back from their IT people is, oh, well, just call customer service and place your order with them. You won't have any issues. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going, I shouldn't have to do that. Fix the issue. Um, I know that was a soapbox, and I'm sorry. It just irritates me because we work hard for the little bit of money we have. We work hard for, or we have to scrimp and save, and we shouldn't. When we're trying to buy something, it shouldn't be that hard. All we should have to do is just say, "Bingo, it ships," because that is the way that they're trying to get everybody to do, to go online and buy. Don't go to the store. Go on. They want us to buy offline. It saves money because they can close down the brick and mortar stores and save money. Because then they just have to have warehouses and ship from, right? Okay, I get it. I understand it. Then fix the problem, fix the issues. Okay, Shell, you have a good night, darling. I'm making a blanket for my hubby using, oh, very nice, Carmen. Yeah, see, or Carmen's Dollar Tree, she can get the $5 big skeins. I don't have that issue. Our Dollar Tree don't have them. Hi everyone. I would love to go to U.S. and go crazy yarn shopping. I would need a container to get it all home to Sweden. You know, that's what the crazy thing is, because people in other countries want our yarn, and we here in the States want their yarn. But when you really look at it, it's cheaper for us in the United States to get their yarn here than it is for them to get our yarn to them. It's crazy. It's almost like we can get it cheaper from them, but for them to get it from us costs way more. I don't understand that. Russ, I found the white, black, red, and blue at Dollar Tree across from Joann's on Erkshire. Awesome. My Dollar Tree doesn't sell yarn. See, mine don't either. I wished it did. Russ, didn't you say that you bought Mega XL? I have a sneaking suspicion that it's the same as Premier from Dollar Tree. Um, I do have Hobie yarn coming in the XL. I've never had it before, so I'm going to find out if it's the same. But my Dollar Tree don't have it, and they don't. They only have like 5 or 6 colors at Dollar Tree. Um, I'm not even sure. We don't have the big $5 ones at Dollar Tree in New England area. Yeah. Aw. Rita's on the bus back home from Norway. Aw. I wish I bought several different colors of the XL yarn. I placed a pretty good order with Hobie. Um, I have my friends in the U.S. that take me shopping. It costs a lot to get it home, but I do it once a year. And there's nothing wrong with that. To come, save up your money, come here, buy a bunch of yarn, and then ship it home. There's nothing wrong with that. Uh, I like ice yarn. I do like ice yarns. Um, but I only buy ice yarn once every few years. It's been a few years since I bought one, so I'm trying to um, think about putting an ice yarn together. But when I place the ice yarn, it's so expensive. So expensive. But I get a lot of yarn. I mean, I get a ton of yarn. I mean, a ton. I love the Mega XL one and was using the Dollar Tree just yarn in the same project when it dawned on me. Um, but the Mega XL, you pay more. And I don't think you get as many yards. Yeah, I love ice yarns too. So people gripe because the shipping's so expensive from ice. Okay, I get that. But when you're spending $2.50 or $3 on a skein of yarn that normally costs $7 or $8, even when you add shipping in, you're only going to be adding like $2 to it. So you're still only spending like $4, or yeah, you're still only spending like $4 to $6 a skein, which you would pay 8 here. So you're still saving $2. You just have to buy. You just have to save your pennies, and when you get a lot of money, um, buy from ice, because I've noticed that when I buy from ice, shipping matches pretty close to what I'm spending. So if I'm spending $500, it's like 400 and some dollars shipping. If I'm spending $1,000, it's like 800 and some dollars shipping. Now you're looking at $1,900. Okay, it's a lot of money. But when you divide that $1,900 by 400 skeins of yarn or 500 skeins of yarn, it brings it down to like $3 and something. The one time that I placed a huge order with ice, um, it was like $2.39 an item. So for a skein of yarn, it was like $2.39. Try and find a $2.39 skein of yarn here. Not happening. Um, you have to math it out to understand the true. Exactly, Amy, and that's what I've done. I ordered from Ice once, but only because the yarn was dirt cheap for the quality. The shipping, the shipping is insane. You guys are so lucky. The choice of companies and beautiful yarns to choose from, as Australia yarn's so expensive at the moment, it is hard. I'm sure it is, Catherine. I feel so bad for you guys. Um, I don't get to go to the U.S. taking care of mom, so we do it with messenger call. Um, Rita, it doesn't matter. I'm just so glad that you're able to get some yarn that you enjoy, even if it's once a year. That's what matters. And kudos to you for taking care of mom. You know, that's, I'm sure it's not easy taking care of mom, but you know what? It's worth every minute. to be able to be with your mom. It surprised me actually. Russ, if cost wasn't a problem, what yarn would you splurge on? Oh goodness. If money was no object, it would be Miss Babs hand dyed yarn. If money wasn't an object. Oh my goodness, we have another person from South Africa. There's another gentleman um, that visits the channel from South Africa too. Um, well, welcome, Les. Um, thank you, Russell. Yes, it isn't easy and will be worse, but I am keeping my promise to Dad. And I know it's going to be worse, Rita, but when the time comes, all of these minutes that you've had with mom is a blessing. The choice is not same as the rest of the world. Australia had mills and China bought most of them and closed them down. It's so sad. Aw, that's pretty much what's happening here. Red Heart was bought out by Yarnspiration. Um, there was Universal Yarns and Premier merged, so it's happening. And there was a craft store in Canada and the UK, and it was bought by somebody. I don't remember who it was bought by, but people used to be able to go and get $5 skeins of yarn, and it was just like huge. Yes, that is what I have in my mind. I will never sit after she is gone, regretting that I did choose to take her home to us. Yep. Nope. You won't. You won't ever regret that decision. My mom and dad's still alive, but mom had said something about when dad passes. Dad's not doing really well, but mom had said when dad passes, she wants to um, visit us kids. She wants to spend so many months with um, this person, so many months with she just wants to keep moving around. She doesn't want to just stay at home. She wants to move around while she can. But in reality, she really wants to come live with me. So I've got that look. I have that to look forward to. Hello, Carol. Um, we took care of both my parents in their home till they passed. I'm thankful for our large family. Yep, beautiful, beautiful, Lene. Uh, yarn and treats. Did you mean yarn and threads? I'm still waiting for a yarn tuber that gets a lot of yarn to compare a list of is the same as another from ice. Um, I would say I would do it, but that's a big undertaking. I I will and had a postage rate between us, but now Trump is here putting tariff rates up. That's he's not our president yet. He will be president come January, and he has talked about the tariffs, raising the tariffs. Don't know if he is or not. And we lost Dad 11 months ago after 40. Aw, last 2 years I was helping out full time, being away from puppy. At the same time was hard, but we have grown. Aw, that was hard. That was really hard. That's a good idea for your mom because that will keep her busy and good health. Russ, if that's what the plan is, can you and Kevin add on a granny flat for her? So we actually kind of mom used to come and stay with us like 2 3 weeks at a time. That's when Dad was in good health and she could get away. So we have a room or an area for her. It's called the den. There's a closet in there. It's a big room. Has a TV in it. Has a coffee table in it. Plenty of room. Um, it has 3 windows. It has a door. So it's kind of like her own little world. She has full use of the kitchen, um, and we also have a bathroom downstairs, and we also have a bathroom upstairs. So she'll kind of like have her own area. Um, like Hobie's tea time is the same as Jarbo cookie, and both are from ice, I believe. So they used to have something like Lion Brand Landscapes, but they don't have it anymore. Um, like, is it the same? Oh, good. So everyone has room and privacy, so you're not all. Nope, we are not, Amy. There's This is a huge house, and there's actually another half of a house on the other side of this house. So the people that had it before us put a wall down half the house because they only needed half the house. So there's another half of the house. So we could have that half if need be, because that's where I want my yarn studio to go, is on that side of the house. Um, make best you can with parents. I lost mine 30 plus years and brother, so make best you can. I know it can be hard, but once they're gone. Yep, exactly, Karen. Oh my gosh, it's 5 o'clock. I've been on here for a long time. I am sorry. I am just, uh, for those of you in Australia, is it cheaper to buy from England than the U.S.? I would say yes, because they can get yarn from Wool Warehouse. Um, um, Hi, Russ. Nice to actually catch you live here in the UK. Well, Sharon, I'm glad that you're able to catch me. Rose is selling that at our spotlight. If need any, let me know. Um, it's 11 a.m. in Norway. It's 5 o'clock here. There's actually a couple of places that people in the other countries can go to, and I think it would be cheaper than the buying yarn from the U.S. Um, it's 2 a.m. in California. Oh, Vicky, sorry, darling. When I saw that Hobie Red Heart Super Saver, I'm mad again. Uh, so Red Heart is getting very expensive. I mean, expensive. It used to be a cheap yarn, so Red Heart softens up in the wash. We all know that, but it was it's just rough. It's really rough on your hands trying to work it into an article to wash it. Some people's like wash it before they use it just to soften it up. But the price was always low enough where it it was okay. Okay, it was cheap enough. I'll put up with the roughness. But now it's as pricey as everything else, and it's still rough and tough and awful to work with. Good night, Queen. Or who's going to sleep? Is it? I like Big Twist is softer and less expensive. I love Big Twist. So last weekend I was talking to Michael, who's kind of like a um, ambassador, I guess, for Joann's, and I was telling him, I it's like, do you remember when Big Twist had a clear plastic tube and it had like 10 or 12 different colors, mini balls in it? And he's like, oh, vaguely. It's like I still have some of those upstairs in my stash. So I've been buying Big Twist for a long time. Um, oh, I got some Big Twist from Jax's auction, and I was like, oh my god, I need more of that. And Joann's is having a big sale right now. A nephew. Oh my goodness, Lene. Man, you lost a lot. Hi, Sandra. Red Heart is spending a lot of money on gimmicky. Yeah, they are. So they come out with the granny square yarn. Some people was having really hard trouble getting everything to line up, making a granny square out of it. Others weren't having an issue, but a lot of that has to do with your tension. But it was like it's still like $10 a skein. You're getting 300 and some yards, and it's still just as scratchy. I'm thinking, no, I can get 300 and some yards of Big Twist for like $3 and something. I can get like 1,000 yards of Big Twist for one skein of Red Heart. Not happening. Now I will buy Red Heart on sale, but even a skein of that um, Granny Square yarn on sale, you're still spending like $6.99. It's still outrageous. It's almost like they're pricing it because of the gimmick effect. Oh, we're charging you $10 because of it's a granny square. You can make so many granny square. Sorry, not I don't fall for those. And now they have something called um, flower power or something. I don't. And it's $10 too. I don't care for Big Twist. It splits a lot. Um, I've not had any issues of splitting with Big Twist. Russ, you will trade Big Twist for chocolate? Oh, I'm not going down that rabbit hole. I can't even touch Super Saver. It's so rough, but the palette is so stinking gorgeous. I'm tempted to buy some knee-high nylons and try the pre-washing thing. Russ, did you see my long comment in between two comments? Let me see. I'll find it. I hope everyone in the Midwest in this chat is ready for February because we will have a polar vortex. You might want to try to make extra hats, scarves, ear warmers, and blankets for the homeless. Oh, um, I've not heard that. I've not heard that we're having a vortex in February. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Um, Typhoons over here. I don't care for okay. I'll take Joanne over Michael. Yes, Michael. I'm done with Michael's. Joanne's will. So here's the thing. I 90% of my yarn buying comes from Hirschner's. Okay, that's that's a given. When you come to my channel and I'm crocheting something, it's probably going to be a Hirschner's yarn. Um, I do have other yarns that I use, but I like we like what we like, right? Except for Yarn Barf, I really haven't had any problems with Big Twist, and that was on the Pound Plus, not the small schemes. Remember, it's Yarn Inspirations running that Red Heart. It's changed, especially the variegated. Speckled, the plain colors are still softer. All a gimmick. Big Twist doesn't split for me. I use clover hooks. Bring on this. I'm ready for snow too. I'm sorry. Until I lost my husband, then 7 months later. Aw. Sorry, Vicky. Say that again, Russ. What am I supposed to say again? Tell me, Catherine. What am I supposed to say again? I'm so sorry, Vicky. I like Lion Brand yarns. So I like Lion Brand. I like the Jiffy yarn, but I'm Lion Brand. I don't. So Joann's is clearancing out the Jiffy yarn. I'm not a fan of thick yarn. I am not a fan. It's not what I gravitate towards. Once in a while, but I like to keep. I do like to keep some in my stash, just to have on hand. Um, and right now you can get 600 and some yards, 650 yards, give or take, for $9 on clearance. But I go to Lion Brand website and it's not on clearance there. So I don't know if it's something that Lion Brand is going to be doing in 2025. Is going to be clearancing out the Jiffy yarn, but I do want to put some of that in my stash while it's on clearance for $9. Catherine, I don't know what you want me to say, darling. Say that again, Russ. I don't know what you want me to say. I've said a lot. Um, Gurley. Oh, hi Daniel. How you doing? So I sent. Um, so Tracy from Australia sent me this big box of chocolate, and thank you so much, Tracy. It's been wonderful. It's nice just to go in and have something, Uh, but we kind of did a trade, and I threw some extra yarn in there, and I gave her some Miss Babs. Gorgeous stuff. I'm telling you, the colorway is just gorgeous. It's hand dyed, this beautiful stuff, and just just a thank you. What building has the most stories? Library. What was green and sings? Elvis Presley. Elvis Parsley. Um, so, well, I guess I should call it a day, guys. We've been going for almost 3 hours, and it's 5:14 here. On Ophelia Talks channel, she said Stylecraft is moving their manufacturing to the UK. That's puzzling because I thought Stylecraft was made in the UK. I'm going to meander on to bed. Okay, Lene. Good night. Thanks for stopping in. I'm going to be going. I'll here shortly. I'll be going off too. Yeah, I could have swore that Stylecraft was made in the UK already. Yeah, Stylecraft yarns are manufactured in um, I can't say the name, West Yorkshire, UK. Good night, Robin. Daniel says it's made in Turkey. So yet again, that's yeah. The family-run business previously manufactured its yarns in Turkey, but invested in new technology to bring production. Okay, so it went to Turkey, but now they're bringing it back to Yorkshire because I'm reading it here off of Google. So the family-run business previously manufactured its yarns in Turkey, but invested in new technology to bring production back to Yorkshire. The move to Yorkshire has several benefits, including reduced transport distances, more efficient production, reduced energy and water use, and reduced carbon footprint. Stylecraft yarns are available in a variety of styles, including fashion threads, classics, and baby yarns. The company supplies over 1,000 shops in the UK and exports to many countries. So that's the rundown. So I guess it's in Turkey, and now it's going back to the UK and Yorkshire. Yorkshire. I'm, I wish I could. I wish I had the accent to the UK. Hi, Sam. Well, let's hope that results in reduced prices. That's never a given, Sam. But I'm curious because when they move it back, if they move it back to Yorkshire, is it still going to be as soft? Ash just Googled it too. In the past 2 weeks, they transferred to. Oh, okay. So Ash is there with you. Tell him I said hello. Give him a big hug for me. Mm, awesome, awesome. So evidently they're going back. I just hope it stays as soft, and hopefully the prices don't go up too much. It would be nice if when they fully got operational and up and running in Yorkshire, that you could actually order from them, from the factory itself. That would be wonderful. But who knows? She sells Stylecraft and discussed it on one of her son. Yeah, she does sell Stylecraft, and she also sells another yarn too. I'm trying to think. I know at one time she sold Windy. I do too. Stylecraft is my favorite brand. I love Stylecraft, but it's so expensive to get here. So expensive. Um, but Stylecraft has beautiful yarns. Beautiful. I actually did so Christmas in July. I actually did the 12 full skeins of Stylecraft Special DK in different colors, and then the Christmas yarn. So yeah, I like the new Yarnsmith brand at Wool Warehouse too. Daniel, it's also very soft. I never heard of the Yarnsmith. I guess I'll have to check that out. Yarnsmith at the Wool Warehouse. Well, let's write that down, shall we? The little guy took my pen. Oh, where did you go? I want to write that down, Yarnsmith. I wanted to try that, Sam, but wasn't sure as I'd never heard of it. I haven't heard of it. This is the first time I've heard of it. Good morning, Tracy. Yarnsmith. Wool Warehouse. I'll have to check that out. I will, I will, I will. It's new at Wool Warehouse. The owners of Wool Warehouse decided to get their own brand. Oh, it's the Wool Warehouse brand. Awesome. Um, I heard that from Ophelia too. Um, yeah, I'm gonna have to check. I'm gonna have to check that out. I guess. I'm always buying yarn. I'm always buying yarn. After I log off here, I got to go into my Joann's. I got to go to Joann's website and um, check out. I have I have a cart full of yarn sitting there. I just have to pay for it. Russ, have you tried any of the Noro yarns? Okay, I have tried Noro. I am not a fan of Noro. It's way overpriced for what it is. And I don't think I have any in my stash. I'm not a fan of Noro. It's beautiful. I'll give them that, but it's way overpriced for what it is. It's it's kind of like hobby, however you guys want to pronounce it. Their cake yarns are way overpriced. Yes, that is correct, Russ. That's what I read. Uh, so, anyway, I am going to get off here, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. Thank you for the interaction. It was a blast. I always have fun. Um, so, I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video, whether it be a live or a video. Okay? Bye, everybody.